We did something that is about distributing encrypted and high-value content. And the reason was a bit because we had DRM being mentioned, and there was also questions about I got this for 5G broadcast, and it was never fully documented what needs to be done. So what we did is a call flow, and it's not that trivial to get these call flows done. I tried to search the literature that you would use in a context where you add a license server, a key server, and you basically authorize yourself to be getting access, and so on and so on. So now, what you see here is we basically documented one scenario where license, key servers, authorizations, they were all external, but you have a packager, an encryptor, and a media entry point creator. Sorry, it's small, but in the 5G MSAS. So meaning that guy is doing the packaging. So this one would need access and get access to license and so on and so on. So this would basically allow to do, for example, transcoding in an AS. That would allow that you get content being ingested and you do the content preparation in the AS. And then you have these northbound interfaces. And the second issue is now the player getting access, right? And what you see here, we make now use of this M13D because you go for all of the license requests to external, but that is all documented in the MPD, right? So that's kind of the logical extension. And this is the call flow. Now, you could now obviously move this packaging to the application server as well, and you're only hosting here. Then all of these aspects here would not run over SwitchGP defined interfaces, right? It would all be done here, and you would ingest encrypted content. That's probably when you operate content hosting. But you still would have the interfaces of the player to do license acquisition and getting the decryption keys and so on. On stage 3, we have not been innovative, but we have been lazy. And what we basically say, if you want to do key exchange and support all of this stuff here, you better implement CPICs, right? And if you want to support content protection in DRM, you better support what Dash specifies. We also have created a bit of content preparation template requirements. So meaning, what do you need to know here to prepare the content, right? So that has been done. This at least is specified. Okay, so that's it. I believe it gives a bit of consistency into this topic. But yeah, I mean, if you would create a packaging environment, that would be nice. I know live sim, we're looking in, maybe live sim can be done for this because, for example, for commercial DRM testing, we might need this and so on and so on. So it's not that far-fetched, right, that we do this, but it's obviously a bit tangential to the work we're typically doing. Okay, I stop here.